From downtown Atlanta, we welcome you to baseball from Turner Field. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Washington Nationals and the Atlanta Braves. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference maker in this game. He's having a really nice season with the bat, sporting a slugging percentage over 500, so there's a good chance he'll have some sort of impact offensively in this one.
And there you get a look at the starting pitcher, whose job it'll be to keep these guys in check. His number is right there on the right side of your screen. Ben Revere heads for the box, ready to lead this one off today.
Leading off for the Nationals, center fielder number 9, Ben Revere.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Eric, these Braves, as they begin here this afternoon, they've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
And they've upped that lead in the division even further. They've put some serious distance between them and the rest of the pack, so they're well on their way to playing October baseball.
And that hit certainly represents something of a milestone for him, number 1,000 for his career.
Yeah, that's a nice achievement for him, Matt. It's a long way from the numbers some of the all-time greats put up, but it's certainly very respectable.
Anthony Rendon will stand in now, and you can see the splits on your screen. He's been exceptionally good against left-handed pitching to this point. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball one. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
And he takes a called strike 2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
The second for one on to Freeman, and they get the double play. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Eric Karros, who you focused on?
Well, I think you better look out for that cleanup hitter. He comes into this one with a batting average against lefty pitchers over that 300 mark, so clearly he's very comfortable hitting against southpaws. I expect that to translate into a nice game for him.
Bryce Harper will come on now, and no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away.
And that's especially tough when you figure the part of the lineup they're in. These are the guys you want to have hitting with runners on base.
2 down now.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. The rain, as we've mentioned, coming down fairly steadily here at game time. EK, how'd you like playing in the rain?
It wasn't that bad. The only problem, sometimes up at the plate, batting gloves would get wet while it was raining. It made it a little difficult to hit.
A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're gonna beat me, you're gonna have to take it to left field because.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Nationals go quietly, and now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Ryan Zimmerman will stand in to start things out, with his guys pretty fortunate to get out of that last half inning with the game still scoreless.
Yeah, they were able to dodge a bases-loaded situation. That could have gotten out of hand quickly, so maybe they can calm their guy down a bit by getting a couple runs here.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Inciarte on the run.
I got it.
And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. With a moment now, let's check out the top of the scorecard and see how the Braves align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, my man at first, he can really pick it. As an infielder, you got to love being able to throw the ball over there knowing that he's going to come down with it at any time.
And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. High and deep to straightaway right. Reggie ranging back at the track, the wall. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot there for Daniel Murphy. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As the Nationals strike first, it's 1-0.
Yeah, and this is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
Michael Taylor is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2.
Hey, one away. One away.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Reggie is there, 2 down.
And, you know, he's kind of going through a stretch right now where the ball just isn't jumping off his bat. He's got a good pitch to hit right here. Looked like he put a good swing on it, but it just didn't go anywhere.
Caleb Joseph into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Grounded to short. Skeeter gloves it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So only 1 hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The pitcher, Kenji Summersgill, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. Now a long throw to third, and he is in there.
And this is a situation now on the mound where you can't worry about how you got into it. You got to worry about how you're going to get out of it. And he's got some work to do now to protect this lead.
See it driving.
So stepping in, Jackie Robinson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Buchholz sets, 2-1 on its way. Tap foul at home plate.
Come on, big guy, one time. There you go.
Trying to strike him out for the second time. On the ground to the right side. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Oh, and he nearly got that double play he needed to get himself out of the inning. But you see the good hard slide here at second base and the return.
Trey Turner will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game.
Hey, you never know. Things might be looking up for this guy. He's hitting over 300 in his last 10 games, even though his season average doesn't look that good.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
The 2-0 on the way. Hit hard up the middle. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
Yeah, nothing too special about a ground ball single up the middle here, but If you keep putting the ball in play like they've been doing, good things have a tendency to happen. We'll see if this gets them started.
Clay Buchholz shows bunt on the first pitch, but he pulls it back 1-0. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Well, you have to imagine that this one figures to be tight throughout the entire game. So that's a good job of getting the bunt down right there and getting that go-ahead run up to second base with just one out.
First pitch on its way. Ben Revere stands in as he looks at ball one here. Here comes the 1-0. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. One out and a runner on second base. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
One out now, one out.
No.
And this is in a bit tight, maybe above the letters as well, so it's a full count now, 3-2.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Now batting, third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rendon, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Swinging a hard liner to short. There's one. On to Freeman, and they turn the double play to Kenji Summersgill. To get a shot now in an RBI spot, so a chance to help his own cause here.
And he's got a hit in the game already, so he can handle the bat at least a little bit.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line toward the alley in left center. That's in there. Base hit. One run is scored. The relay thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle, and they will tag him out between first. Bryce Harper is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
Line toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Maybe these guys are going to start getting a little more aggressive here early in the count. This is the first pitch of the inning, and he's on base here to kick things off.
Now to the plate, Ryan Zimmerman. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Come on, guys.
First offering on its way. And they start him out away with a called strike.
And, you know, whenever he's been in trouble on the mound, he's found a way to turn things around, and that's a good job to start this guy with strike one.
Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Well, this ball is rifled down that left field line. It wasn't fair by much. You'll see it just to the right of the chalk, and he's going to hustle himself up to second with a hard hit double.
Here's Daniel Murphy now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
And this is a big spot right here. You've got to get something out of this, even if it's just a run or two.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. A pause and the 0-2. And another foul ball.
Hey, nobody.
Not a bad pitch there with two strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
And even on 1 and 2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Full count, 3 balls, 2
Trying
strikes.
to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3 and 2. Looking to avoid his first walk. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 5-2 game. Michael Taylor is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. On the ground up the middle. Flip of his glove for 1. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Joseph.
Striding into the box, Caleb Joseph. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. In there, strike 1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. I think he took a little exception to that location.
Yeah, and so would I if I was down there. If you want to work inside, that's fine.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Atlanta leads it. Leading off the inning, Trey Turner, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
And you know, you get stuck sometimes being that number 8 hitter, trying to work the count and trying to buy a little extra time for your pitcher. Now that's a pitch right down the middle that maybe a number 4 hitter jumps all over.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
And they took him right up the elevator shaft on these 3 pitches. You could chart where they are. First one low, second one about belt high, and then the third one up around the letters. 3 different locations, each yielding the same result.
1 down, 1 down.
Standing in now, Clay Buchholz. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
Knuckleball, 1-1.
We're playing 11.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. 1-1 pitch is a curveball just off the black. 2-1 now.
This guy is almost no threat up at the plate. I mean, you could get away with fastballs right down the middle if you wanted to.
Set to deliver on 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And he lays off here. It's ball 4. And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
Center fielder number 9.
Ben Revere will step in now. He's singled twice to this point.
Yeah, he's just been putting the ball in play, and so far it's working out nicely for him. Sometimes it is that simple.
Inciarte is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
This has just been a rough day for this guy so far in this one. Everything they're hitting is hard, even if it's right at someone.
Anthony Rendon stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one.
Here we go. Plays at 1 now.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball 1.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Lifted in the air out to right. Jackson has it in his tracks.
I got it.
He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. One left for Washington. Still a 2-run deficit.
Hey, let her fly up there,
At the plate, Kenji Summersgill. And he'll be looking to add on to his 2 RBIs from earlier. Hit hard back up the middle. That's through. Another base hit for him. He's 3 for 3.
Are you kidding me? This is getting ridiculous now. Somebody check that guy's bat. He's got a 3-hit game. Come on.
Bryce Harper steps in here to lead off the 6th as the rain continues to fall here.
Well, I'm glad I'm up in this cozy booth with you guys because it kind of looks pretty miserable down there to me.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
First baseman, number 12, Ryan Zimmerman.
Ryan Zimmerman steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1.
Hey, nobody away.
The 0-1 delivery. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
That misses. 1-2.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding on.
And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Well, let's take a look at the sequence here on Show Track. The first 3 pitches, they're all going to be down in the zone. So now you've got the guy thinking he's going to see something else around the knees. Boom. That's when they change the sight level and get that last pitch by him at the letters.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. 3 runs, 8 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. Won't go after that one, and it's 1-2. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Yeah, he's still sticking with that fastball, but you start to get the sense that it's flattening out just a little bit. That could be a warning sign.
Swing and a line drive, but this is a foul ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Michael Taylor will dig in. He's flown out and hit into a double play in 2 trips. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
And that's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
That evens it up 1-1.
Down now, here we go.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. On the ground to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nationals leave one. They're still down 5-3. Caleb Joseph is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. And the seventh inning starts with a fly out here, one away.
Now as this game goes along, you have to wonder whether or not this will be his last inning of work. He's due to bat second when their turn comes around.
Trey Turner will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
And it looks like we'll see a pinch hitter here as Jason Worth begins to stretch in the on-deck circle. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one.
Let's go.
Line drive to center field. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. Ben Revere will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. One left for Washington. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way. You'll see there, he turned in a 4-hit performance.